You're still watching One News Now. I'm Charles Lejano. OFWs are setting aside some of their money to prepare for anything that the COVID-19 pandemic may bring. Mobile journalist Pamela Vasquez gives us a front seat to the story.
Eating together with the kids.
42-year-old Revlyn Alegoria now makes more of an effort to save the money her husband sends. Her husband, who's an electrical engineer in Saudi Arabia, usually sends about 50,000 pesos a month. She allots 35,000 pesos for their expenses, while the remaining 15,000 automatically goes straight to their eldest child's bank account. Revlyn says she started saving more after hearing of a family friend who spent more than 1 million pesos in hospital fees after acquiring COVID.
Hindi natin alam kung hanggang kailan yung pandemic.
Meanwhile, COVID restrictions forced domestic helper Marjo to extend her stay in Kuwait for 2 more years. Feeling uncertain about the future, she started cutting down the monthly remittance she sends to her family in Isabela province.
Noon po 20 yung pinakadala ko, tapos yung natitira sa akin 5,000. Ngayon po yung natitira ngayon 20, tapos yung napapadala ko po 5,000.
Revlyn and Marjo are just 2 examples of OFW families who are spending less and setting aside more of their earnings. According to a recent study conducted by the insurer AIA, 77% of respondents said they are saving more due to the pandemic. More than half said they are saving for either emergency spending, financial security, or medical expenses. But the Philippines is a consumer-driven economy, and a big chunk of that comes from remittances. So when people spend less, that causes a ripple effect.
So if you were an OFW planning to come home and have a very, very big wedding, that won't happen also. So when you don't have that big wedding, there's a large ripple effect to all of the suppliers attached to that.
Still, Guillermo says Filipinos will eventually go back to their old spending habits.
Part of our culture is we are a spend-first type of culture.
The recently launched Overseas Filipino Bank says it has rolled out in 113 countries with the express goal of helping OFWs save and invest more. I'm Pamela Vasquez and we are One News.
Pole vaulter EJ Obiena will be receiving 250,000 pesos as a cash reward from the Philippine Sports Commission after setting a new national record in Paris. Obiena clinched second place after hurdling 5.91 meters in the Diamond League. He eclipsed his own mark of 5.87 meters, which was set in Poland last June. Tokyo gold medalist Armand Duplantis of Sweden won first in this tournament. Meanwhile, Phil-Japanese golfer Yuka Sasso has reached a career-high 6th place in the latest women's world rankings. Sasso rose 3 spots after her stint in Scotland with 200.20 total points. And she's just 1 spot down from former world number 1 W.H.O of New Zealand. Tokyo Goldie Nelly Korda of the U.S. remains at the top spot in the latest rankings. Let's take a quick look at today's other top stories. The World Health Organization is monitoring yet another new coronavirus variant known as Mu, or B1621. The variant, which was first detected in Colombia last January, has been tagged as a variant of interest, and the WHO said it has mutations that indicate a risk of resistance to vaccines. The Philippines and United States Coast Guards conducted a joint maritime exercise at Subic Bay in Zambales on Tuesday. Both groups performed exercises on vessel communication, search and rescue, emergency response, and others. This was done to promote security, enhance law enforcement interoperability in Philippine territories. And Gilas Filipinos was bracketed with New Zealand, India, and South Korea in Group A of the Fiba 2023 World Cup qualifiers. As co-hosts with Japan, the Philippines is already qualified for the World Cup, regardless of the results in these qualifiers, and the first window will open on November 20 this year. For more updates, visit News 5, the Philippine Star and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. And you can also catch One News on the Signal Play app. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com so you can stream One News live anytime, anywhere. Mask on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. I'm Charles Lejano. We are One News.